injury at the end of last year. They thought he was going to retire. It might he get cut. I think they're going to try to force the guy to retire. It seems like he doesn't have the will to play the game anymore. Also, the O-line struggles. The interior of the line. They just signed Randy Thomas today.
Oh, for real? Good
Really?
big ups.
Yeah,
Big ups, Randy Thomas, man. We love you
signed
down
your
here.
twin?
They signed my twin.
Go ahead.
You know, if he's healthy, it's a good pickup. But that's a major concern for him is that center in those two guard spots. The tackles are taken care of. Also on defense, they're real excited about Mike Nolan. He's bringing that attack style defense that he had in Denver last year. You see what he did in 1 year in Denver with Dumerville. They expect the same thing down in Miami.
Because they also has Dansby from Arizona, which is a big upgrade for him at linebacker.
Plus they had the two perfect corners for assistants, two man-to-man corners.
So they
expect a lot.
Because they got a big corner down there, that rookie last year. Because he's like
Vontae Davis.
No, not Vontae Davis. The other guy from Utah,
Smith.
Sean Smith. Vontae can be like hopefully he don't stay like his brother Vernon. Struggled and want to get good 1 year, but I think Sean Smith in the end he's going to be the better cornerback because his size you really don't get that too often in a cornerback, and he has the skills to match it. But man, I think, be honest with you, I mean, I don't want to cut you off here. I think Miami will be the sleeper pick down in the AFC East.
So they're trying to kick Pat White out?
Well, there's a lot of talk. He's barely played. He one snap in the first preseason game,
man.
and two snaps against the Jaguars last week.
I mean, where would you put him at? Because we talked about this.
We talked about off air, and it annoys me that Pat White can't get a gig or stick with the team, and Tim Tebow has a job, who really, in all honesty, is a real project quarterback. And Pat White, who did everything when it came to draft time, he performed well in the Senior Bowl practice, performed well in the Senior Bowl, had a decent combine, and he still was like a second, third round pick.
Second round
pick.
That's high enough for him.
Exactly. And Tim Tebow, and not really getting a fair opportunity to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, while Tim Tebow has a job and looks like he's going to be a starting quarterback.
He showed up to camp late because he was dealing with personal issues.
All right.
And there's a lot of reports that those personal issues were he was considering retirement.
Oh, okay.
So they might not think, you know how Bill Parcells is.
Yeah, I know.
It's 110%
Same
you're
thing
not on the team.
Same thing with Jason Taylor.
Yeah, same thing with Jason Taylor. So there's a lot of concerns about that. Like, another thing, he's a third-string quarterback. They got tied Thigpen.
If he's even that. I mean, because Pennington's still there, and they still have, Thigpen. I mean, he pretty much was drafted to be in that Wildcat formation.
And the thing about that, Thigpen can run that Wildcat.
Oh, no, I'm not saying
he's that type of quarterback.
I think Pat White could be an NFL quarterback. Maybe it's just
I think they're going to go away from the Wildcat because it's like, I think more people are getting onto it at the same time with Henny now. They're going to open up.
They got a real quarterback.
Henny's legit. He's a legit NFL quarterback.
Brandon Marshall also. They're going to open the field.
I'm a Michigan fan. I know Chad's legit. Him and Braylon. Oh yeah, I know about that.
I don't know about Braylon.
Braylon's gonna be okay. He's gonna be all right.
Not as long as he got that beard. Braylon, go ahead and shape it up.
I missed out. Logan Mankins is willing to hold out for the whole season. So the Patriots might be weak online.
But when we get back from that good old commercial break, we're going to hop into the fantasy football, the bread and butter of what we're going to be talking about this season. We got champions here. We got people who just barely get in the playoffs here. But we going to get it going when we get back from that commercial break.
Would it be crazy if you just stopped everything, packed your bags and left for a week, a month, a year? What if you left for 2 years? Would people think you'd lost your mind? What if you were going far away to help in a village on the edge of the Gobi Desert? A village crowded with Buddhist temples, not skyscrapers. A place where there isn't a word for recluse, but 1,000 words for community. Would it be crazy to go 5,000 miles from home? To spend time with people the rest of the world only reads about? To build libraries and fill them with stories? Prepare a meal with food you helped grow? To teach children and learn a thing or two about yourself? Would that be crazy? Peace Corps. Life is calling. How far will you go? To find out more, call 1-800-424-8580 or visit peacecorps.gov.
Hello, good morning, how you doing with the move here? Welcome to the future, I'm the captain of the cool kids. The revolution's never been televised. Great booty, better thighs, I ain't wanna tell her bye. First I tell her hi, then I give her one and let her fly. Never tell a lie, tonight you couldn't find a better guy. King shoot, fly to anyone you been seen with. Gangsta distinguished, cool.
Welcome back to the Urban Sports Scene. Hey, Wally, let these folks know how they can reach us.
Y'all can email us at change.da.game6@gmail.com. Also, you can reach us at our website. That's http://walio.podbeam.com. Walio is spelled WALEO. To check our blogs, like which I mentioned earlier, is www.urbansportscene.blogspot.com. You can reach us on Twitter. That's www.twitter.com/urbansportscene. And also, you can check us out on Facebook, and you can check us out on iTunes.
Well, before we went to commercial break, we was talking about the fantasy football, what we love, enjoy doing. We got champions at this table. But matter of fact, let's call Ray. Let's see what's up with Ray, though.
Hello.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, fellas?
What's your fantasy picks going to be looking like, Ray?
Y'all need fantasy advice. You know I'm your man, even though I'm the only one without rings. But anyway, my two recommendations for fantasy selections are both from MCEs, and they're well represented amongst our group. First, from the Skins, my man Chris Cooley. Donovan McNabb, he made Brent Selleck and L.J. Smith viable fantasy options in the past. So just imagine what he can do with Cooley. I mean, Cooley is better than both of them dudes combined. Sorry, Will. And my second choice is exactly that. Tashard Choice from the boys. He might be a late-round pick, but Marion Barber is not an every-down back, and neither him or Felix Jones have proven to be durable. Like, let's say if Barber gets hurt, then Choice, he will have to split carries with Felix Jones. And over the past 2 seasons, he's averaged over 5 yards a carry and has proven to be a threat also as a pass catcher. Last year, I don't know if y'all remember, but on Monday night against Carolina, he had 82 yards rushing, 36 yards receiving, and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, all in the second half, with Barber out and Felix Jones leaving that game, I think, in the first half. So you can't go wrong with my advice, dog. He's also got the longest TD run to date in Dallas. That was a 66-yard run against Oakland last year. Anyway, I appreciate the phone call, and I hope everyone checked out my blog on Brian McNamee, urbansportscene.blogspot.com. We're going to do fantasy snitches. Who y'all taking? I'm taking Kobe.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe.
Anyway, I appreciate the phone call, fellas. Peace.
All right, Ray.
All right, Ray, we'll holler at you, man.
Well, we got Ray's pick. I mean,
Why would we listen to a guy that's never won a championship before?
because he's
Hey, man,
he's in our group, so we at least got to talk
man,
to
we
him.
got 4 champions over
Yeah.
here, man. It's the truth.
I'm not taking no advice from no one that's never won a championship. Sorry.
Our
It's all
fantasy,
good, man.
for fantasy, matter of fact, let's break down. We talked about the NFC East earlier. NFC East. Let's break down some of the fantasy guys in NFC East. I mean, you guys want to start at quarterback? I mean, who would you guys pick as far as a
At
good
quarterback,
fantasy pick?
I mean, if I'm picking, and I hate to do this because I'm an Eagles fan, but the top quarterback in fantasy football in the NFC East is Tony Romo. I'm sorry to admit it.
Yeah, points wise, he's going to get you your points.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm not gonna be a skin. I'm not gonna go with my skin. I'm gonna actually go with Cole. Actually, I think Cole is gonna put up decent fantasy numbers.
Go ahead and pick him.
I'm telling you. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick him. I'm
yeah.
just trying to be real.
Fourth or
I'm not
fifth
saying.
round, I'ma pick
I mean,
him.
I've seen the guy. I mean, in college, he ran that run and shoot offense. I think he's gonna be that kind of quarterback that can put up big numbers. Now, will it result in wins? We ain't talking about wins. We talking about fantasy.
Yeah.
And I think he can put up fantasy numbers.
Well, the one thing about the NFC East is though, you pretty much have 4 solid guys that you probably will be comfortable starting every week. I mean, Donovan will be a good pickup for a quarterback. Eli, like Will, you're the type of guy that likes late round quarterbacks. Eli would be the perfect quarterback if you want to pick late, as far as 6th, 7th round. You know, Romo, he's pretty much going to be probably the 3rd, 4th, or 5th quarterback taken off the board. So I mean, as for me personally, I mean, I would probably shoot for Romo first. If I'm not going Romo, I would probably sit back and wait a little bit. Even though I would mentally want to do this, but physically I'm not. We'll go after McNabb, but I'm not going to pick him because I don't pick Redskins. But I
Yeah, I
will
don't
give
pick Cowboys
Eli a
either.
shot because I think Eli is going to break out a little bit more this year. Though.
I agree. Eli Manning would be my second. Romo would be my first choice. But like Fitz said, if you can't get Romo, you might as well just sit back, draft your wide receivers, get your skill players out the way, and you have your options of McNabb, Cole, or Eli. And I don't think you can't go Romo.
Usually Romo will be there in the late rounds anyway. He usually is there in the late rounds.
Nah, not this
Not
year.
this year.
Not this
No,
year.
last year
He
in
was
our
out late.
draft, he was
can-
around the late
No, the
rounds.
reason why Romo lasts long in our drafts
Well,
is
our
because
draft is
most of our
different.
people in our drafts are Redskin fans, so they don't pick him.
Yeah, I don't
but
pick
when
Romo.
you playing leagues with money's on the line,
Oh, but best
Romo
believe
gets
it was
off
a
the
mon-
board
best
real
believe
quick.
it was a money league. I still wouldn't pick Romo.
You wouldn't say that. You know
No,
why?
I wouldn't. The only
Money
cowboy that
talks.
I can
Money
honestly,
talks.
the only cowboy that I would even think about taking would be Jason Witten. Even think about taking would be Jason Witten. Romo would not be a quarterback that I would choose.
All right, Wally, there you go.
Speaking of Witten and tight ends, you said Witten. You think Witten is the #1 tight end in the NFC East, right?
I mean, honestly, I think Chris Cooley is, but Ray spoke about that, so I won't even go there. But
Really?
I mean, I think with this connection, I mean, it's 1A, 1B to me. If I want to be totally real with you, I think it's 1A, 1B.
You think Cooley is
Cooley
1B?
Speaking as a true Redskin fan,
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
is a true
Selleck
Red-
before I take Cooley.
Selleck
any
had
day.
1 year, and now you're talking about Selleck as a consistent
Well,
tight
the
end.